Welcome to another episode of Voices of EY. And this is a very special episode. It is our season 2 finale. So we are welcoming everybody in. We are grateful that you are here. It is the season finale. We are excited about it. Hey Naima Jade.
Hey, y'all, we just saw each other. I
Right,
just
right.
walked. So this is real.
This is so real, right? So season 2 has been pretty amazing. We have been talking about embodying the Orisha. We have had, I don't even remember how many episodes we did, to be honest, but I know we're up to like 30. I think this is 37. So this is the 37th episode. So, I mean, I think there might have been 15 or 16 episodes that we did this season that were really looking at our traditions, what our traditions mean. Hey, what our traditions mean to us, and really how we embody the Orisha. There were some amazing guests.
Yes.
I was thinking the other night about like, did I have a favorite? Did you have a favorite?
I mean,
Did y'all have a
Kyle.
favorite?
No,
You
oh, I
said
thought.
Kyle. Like the second episode was fire. It
But
was lit.
that
Hey,
Ori
y'all.
episode too was.
That does come to mind. That was, to me, that was the episode that tipped it, right? That was the episode where we went to 1,000.
Yep.
Um, to 1,000 subscribers. So thank you all for helping us to reach 1,000 subscribers this season, and then somehow from 1,000 to 5,000 and just beyond. I don't really,
It's so funny
it's
because I don't
it's
even know where
crazy.
we are.
I
We're
don't
almost
know
at.
anymore
I
because
think we're.
it's hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up with, and we have been from the very beginning. We've been like, we have to respond to everybody. We have to, we want to be very engaged,
Yeah.
and still have a life. It's really difficult, and we're really grateful. I'm really grateful.
Super
I want
grateful.
to say out loud, I'm really grateful for you.
Oh, I'm super grateful for you.
This would be friggin' fraggle impossible. I did not have you. Soraya's behind
Yep.
the board. You cannot see her, but it would be impossible without her. Jamal, you don't see Jamal a lot. That's my brother. He really helps us with operations. Like, none of this would be possible without the team. So there's really a team of people that are working behind the scenes. So
Yeah, no, for sure.
I'm so grateful for y'all.
So people are saying they're picking their
Hey
favorites in
y'all.
here.
Oh, y'all have favorites? I want to
They
hear the
picking.
favorites.
So I got some. I feel like Ori is leading a bunch.
Okay. Yeah, Ori was fire. Mama Marimba's episode.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but that was fire for several different reasons.
Yeah.
We can't even keep up with this chat tonight.
I
ain't saw nothing nobody said. Let me get
They
it together, y'all.
moving.
All the episodes were good and thoroughly enjoyed everyone. Yeah, so we just got on here and started talking. We have so much planned for tonight, right?
We're
supposed to. Right. We working on y'all behalf, y'all. We are working on y'all behalf. We did not coordinate green, if you believe it or not. We just happen to be in sync with one another. Green is my favorite color, so I get an excuse.
Money.
I will wear green every day of the week. But yeah, so we part of tonight's episode, right? We do want to recap. We with our lives, we always want to make sure that we leave room and space for questions, right?
Yep.
Hey, Shannon, how you doing?
Hey,
Tracy, how are you? Thank you.
Hello.
We want to leave space for questions. So if you all have any questions that you would like to answer, we'll be happy to do so.
Let me just say this too. Don't leave. This is the live you don't leave.
Oh yeah, you can't leave the live.
I see y'all come in and out, and it's cute on a normal day because you can go back and watch it. But tonight we have
something special.
The giveaways are real tonight. I don't know if you guys saw the Instagram and what we're doing, but you want to tell them what's
yes. Okay, so forgive us because we're moving around, and I didn't bring nothing with me. I thought I would bring things with me to show you, but one. So the first giveaway is we have a new T-shirt. We talked about it last season, and this we are bringing it out, right? So we are bringing out our Mind Your Own Odu T-shirt, right? So whoever wins this T-shirt, you will be the first. You will be the first to receive it. So the Mind Your Own Odu T-shirt is coming out. So we're giving away that. We're giving away a signed copy of with two hands.
Yes, which is
Right.
amazing.
Which we're really excited about that. That's been doing well. Thank you for all of the people that have purchased the book. If you win it and you already have it, then give it to a friend. And lastly, so listen, y'all, to win these prizes, you have to be present. So there's 49 people on here already. They are putting your name on a wheel, right? Soraya's back there putting names on a wheel. And if you are not here and we call your name and you're not on the live, then you won't be able to win the prize. But the grand prize for the evening, the grand prize for the evening, Naima and I were, we have been working on Real Women Inspire 2, right? Real Women Inspire 1 was amazing. And Real Women Inspire 2, we listened to you. We want y'all to know that we listened to you. Some of you that traveled from out of town, you were like, this was great, and I don't want to come for one day. Right. It's too far for me to come for one day, so y'all need to make it a weekend. So we are making it a Real Women Inspire weekend. Yes. So that is in March, the last weekend of March 27th through the 29th. There are 3 events, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And there is a VIP ticket that will be given away tonight. Tell them what they win, Naima. Right. Yeah, we're being silly.
No, but seriously, I mean, it is 3 packed days. And Nandi, you were the one that might have said, you said that, Nandi. She was the one. Yeah. I remember when you came over, that was the first time I met you. You came over to, I vended, and you said, we just need something else. we need something else. And I listened for sure. And Omi listen, and so we have a mixer where people can come in and really get to know each other, laid back drinks, amazingness. We have the summit again,
and the summit is going to be phenomenal. Yeah. Like we're going to do something. It's going to be a little different than last time, where cat's out the bag. Like we want to build this to a conference, right? That was always the desire, was to build this to a full conference. And so next year, there'll be some additions to it. So there'll be some breakout sessions, right? We're going to an area where we'll have the main stage, and then we'll also have some breakout rooms, so we can do some individual, learning and growing together. Yes. And then on Sunday,
I don't know, I feel like that's the part I'm most excited about right now. I like the exclusive. Yes.
Yeah. So on Sunday there is a brunch. There will be a brunch on Sunday. It's a luxury brunch. It is meant to be, we work hard. We do a lot, like in our app community, right? Women are always talking about how much we give and give and give and give and give. And so at this brunch, right? It's meant to be a luxury brunch. Come in your finest wear. Come prepared to eat good food, to drink, to have sisterhood. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful location. Yes. We're excited. So yeah, we're excited, and we hope that y'all are excited. And tonight, somebody that stays on here with us the entire time until we'll be here till 8:30. Yeah. You will win a ticket, a VIP ticket, to Real Women Inspire 2.
I wonder who it's gonna be.
I wonder who it's gonna be.
I'll shoot golden waffles. I love it. I love it. All right, Agbato,
Arisha Jamiloju, thank you for being here. So I'm missing all the chat because I'm yipping and yapping. So I'm gonna look at the chat. Were there any questions? Did people give any questions just yet? I saw people saying that, what their favorite episodes and things were. Real Women Inspire 2 sounds amazing. When can we register? You can register tonight. It goes live tonight.
I just put the website on the page.
So she's been working hard, right? And the website is live. Is live.
So we had Mike said, is that Mike or Mike?
I want to go.
I was trying to make you a real woman that inspired, but I don't think so, Mike. But we have some stuff coming up.
Yeah, for sure. So before the end of the evening, we will absolutely drop the website in the chat. But yes, you will be able to register. The website is live, and you can register tonight.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna ask some questions since you guys haven't put any in here yet. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. She doesn't know any of my questions.
Nah, and we were supposed to talk about that. That was like a whole thing, right? But it didn't happen. So I'm gonna be honest that so we're winging it.
We're gonna start off simple, you know. So this is 2 seasons in.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Where are your feelings? Like, because I know fear was a part of like the beginning, and you just pushed through and you did what you were supposed to do, what you were told to do. And so now, where are you?
Some days I'm in awe. Mm-hmm. Some days I'm like, damn, there's 12 balls we're juggling, right? We have the the app, and in the app we're doing a Puerto B trading, and in the app we're doing the book club, and we're trying to get the classes off the ground, and then we're keeping up with what people are saying so that we can be engaging. So and then we're still taping, you know what I mean? Then we're answering people on YouTube, and then we're answering people on Instagram.
We're doing all the things.
And and we still work. We have
whole businesses.
we all have businesses, right? And I'm not complaining at all. Like, again, I feel really on purpose. So most days I'm in awe, especially with the smaller group work that we've been doing. The Puerto B training has really opened my heart and touched my heart. And the book club, like the smaller discussions that we're able to have, the talkbacks this season, the talk. So anytime we've been in small group, talking, learning, and engaging together, that has really warmed my heart. I've learned some amazing things, met some amazing women, and I feel like we really, after the Oshun episode, it was touching, right? I was really, that night at the talkback on the Oshun episode, I knew. Like, I feel like I always know, but sometimes you're just like, okay, you are absolutely unequivocally doing the right thing.
Right.
Like, whenever this feels scary or whenever you're not sure that you're doing the right thing, you're doing the right thing. So just keep, like, even as I say it, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yes.
Right? Like, you're doing the right thing. So yeah, it gets hard, and yeah, you can't keep up with it all, and yeah, you need some more help. But right, you're doing the right thing.
Right. Yeah.
Talkbacks have been life-changing. Like, they really have been amazing.
If it's 67 people in here right now, so that and it is, the talkbacks are not 67 people yet, even though I'm a little nervous because it's gonna get there. So I want to put a shout out to the Real Women Inspire app.
Yeah. Y'all rock.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of education and real community that's in there is undeniable to I think anybody. And so sign up, because at some point I feel like me and Omi go back and forth. I'm rooting for y'all to go in there, and Omi's like, shut it down. We don't need that many people. Shut it down.
So I want y'all to know my thought process is we always talk about, I want the value that you receive.
Right.
I want the value to be incredible. And the more people that get in the app, it does get scarier, because I do feel like, we're gonna how do we keep up with it, right? And it doesn't feel like work. So it is engaging and fun and purposeful to do it all, but I always, I guess I'd be thinking of excellence, right? Like, really wanting to do things with excellence. Somebody had a question. It's going so fast, I can't keep up.
I'm about to we'll get to some of the questions.
All right, cool.
So somebody wanted to know if we were going to the Oshun Festival in October.
In October in Puerto Rico. Yes. There's an Oshun Festival actually this weekend in Atlanta, and we will be there as well. We'll be we have a booth.
Yes.
And you can come and see us.
Please come and see us.
Come see us. Yeah, we want to get some feedback. So, look cute, because we might put you on camera.
Yeah.
Just I'm letting you know now. Don't be surprised.
So we'll be in both places. We'll be
we will be in Puerto Rico. We will.
Yeah, we will. Amazing. And then someone asked, did you come up with the themes for each season?
Yeah. They're really intentional. They're really intentional. So that first season was intentional because the podcast it stems from some writing work that I've been doing that will be released next spring, right? So at Real Women Inspire, there's another book that'll be released that's specific to women, and that is actually what sparked the podcast, right? Like, EY was already in existence, but we were thinking about how do we really, I don't want to focus on clothing and, and products, I really want to focus on the message. So I was like, well, let's put that down for a little while and just focus on the message. And so the book gave the inspiration for the message, and that's how we got to the podcast. So the whole roles of women, right? That's what that book deals with. Now this season was inspired by the fact that throughout season 1, we talked about the role of women, but we didn't really get to go deep into the Orisha, right? And so that kept coming up, of course. And so it was kind of like a theme that we were like, okay, well, let's talk about the Orisha, but I don't want to just talk about the Orisha. People can go to an Orisha class for that, right? Let's talk about how we live this. Like that's my primary. I talk about that all day.
I don't know about you guys, and I'm seeing your questions too, so don't worry, I'll hit them all.
Thanks, Allison.
Yeah, thank you. It helped me so much. Like each episode, like just to know how in my everyday life, like how to really live it. And I was just like, I think I said that at the end of last season, but even more this time, I didn't know that I was gonna get real life things, like how to deal with things at work, like how to wake up in the morning, and like I think about the seat of my power often.
I have hence changed the definition of Ori for me, right? Like that's the seat of your power. Like that is amazing.
Okay, so let's keep going. So a lot of you guys are asking about season 3. I have specific questions for her on that. So we will definitely get to that. Thank all you guys. You guys are having some really good compliments for us. Okay, so let's because I feel like a lot of these may be season 3 questions.
Okay,
so let's get into season 3. Season 3. How? I don't know if you guys know. Let's take it back as though you guys haven't heard anything. What does season 3 look like? Just overarching.
Yeah, so season 3, I don't know, what movie was that? Was that Encanto? Was that Encanto? Where there's like, we don't talk about Bruno. No, you remember that? Yes. Have you seen that yet?
Yes.
Okay, so the thought, the motivation behind season 3 is really looking at our tradition, right? Not from a critical lens, right? Not just from a critical lens, but really from a solution-oriented base, right? There are some things, right? There's just some truths we don't talk about. There are some things that we don't talk enough about, right? Things that we know that are happening, right? And what happens is in season 1 and season 2, these things were coming up. And every time I would be like, I want to explore this more, but like I got an hour, right? I want to explore this more, but like, how do I do this thoughtfully and intentionally? And so in preparation for season 3, right? Right. We are going to be intentional about talking about the things that we don't talk about, right? The things that you may talk about on the side, but we're not so upfront about, right, in the public, right? That have actually been damaging to our to our community. And we're going to look at those things from a solution-oriented lens.
I absolutely love it. How are you preparing yourself? Because you are big EA.
Not the little
not the little one.
That's funny.
And so the podcast is amazing, but you have community with real relationships with people all over the diaspora. And sometimes some of those people won't agree with some of the things you think. And then also just even confronting some of these things. Some of the questions I saw was, how do you get out of a bad elay? Do you talk about being queer?
There you go.
Right? What else?
Both subjects that we want to talk about next season.
No, right. All of these are things that we're getting into.
Right. So we're being intentional about what those subjects are. Right. And it's going to be one of those, we understand, right, that there are going to be people that have different opinions, right? And this is probably why we don't talk about it in the first place, right? Because I don't want to ruffle no feathers. I don't want you to be mad at me. I don't want you to judge me, right? So I'm not going to talk about that, And these are some of the things that are holding us back, right? And we want to open up. We want to, the theme for Real Women Inspire is from inspiration to impact, right? Inspiration is beautiful. I love inspiration. I want everybody to feel super inspired. Yes. And I also want us to move and be action oriented and move into impact. And if we never put the shit on the table, if it's always swept underneath the rug, right? We got to pull the rug back.
Yes.
We have to pull the rug back. So that's the thing, right? We're going to pull the sheet back. Like, the room is a mess, right? It's a mess. We understand it's a mess. And let's discuss some real solutions to some of these things that we see. So that it's going to be half, right? So it's an hour show. We're going to still let it be an hour, but 30 minutes will be talking about some of the talking about the issue, and the other 30 minutes will be solutions.
Yep. So how are you preparing for it?
I want to know what the people are saying. It looks like it's going off up in there.
So then somebody said, no one talks about queerness at all. They don't. The approach is very much like the Black church. I see you, but I don't want to hear you.
And we will address. We want to address it. And I want you to know too that we're being intentional. So if you're out at Oshun Festival this weekend, we're going to ask you some questions because we also want to hear from you all on what you all think we should talk about, and people that we might need to talk to in preparation, right? So we're taking a 6-week break with the intention to come back prepared to record and to be intentional. All of the episodes are intentional, right?
Yes, very much so.
We spend you would be surprised how much time we spend talking. We like Mexican food. We leave these places and we go and we sit and we eat, have some margaritas, and we talk things through. And we understand though, because of the nature of some of the things we're going to talk about next season, that we need to even be extra intentional, right? Because we still want to be bold and use our voices, right? This is meant to amplify our voices. So let's do it.
Okay,
let's do it.
So someone said there are still some Orishas left that we have not
hit. There absolutely was. We couldn't get to all of them, and maybe we'll do. Maybe we could do an embodiment too, because there was plenty of Orisha that we didn't get to.
Right.
And we might be able to. We might be able to pick up that energy again in another season for sure.
Yes, for sure. Somebody says 6 weeks.
Yes, 6 weeks. We need it though. Our travel schedule is crazy. Night we're running stuff, right? We do need to. We need a second to regroup. And there's some things that we want to get right in the app, right? We're absolutely unequivocally talking about polygyny and polygynous relationships. Like, that is on the list. Y'all must be reading y'all got my spreadsheet. I got a spreadsheet of topics that we want to talk about. But yes, so bring them on though. Keep talking about them. Because can Isefa be done virtually?
Did somebody say it could? Sometimes I want to know the question, the story behind it.
Here's what I can say: energy is you can do spiritual work. You absolutely can do spiritual work virtually. You can. There are certain rituals. Etefa being one of them, where I think you should sit. Right? I think you should take the trip and sit. Right? So I'm not saying that it can't be done, but I'm saying that mental health is. I love the fact that we're in alignment like this. I'm gonna answer the question though. I think there are some rituals that you absolutely should sit down. You should hold your Ikin. You should pray with them. You should pray with the Igbo. You should pray over your money. You know what I mean? This is not that type of tradition. And again, I'm not saying that Ebo, because people do Ebo virtually all the time. People do spiritual work virtually all the time. There are some rituals that you should be in person for. I hope that answers your question.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are, and mental health is a big one, and it's something that we don't like talking about. So really getting with the right. We have some great mental health professionals in our who are in our tradition, who know and hear, who know our traditions and understand, right? Who are happy that happy that we're taking the time to think about some of these things. So
yes,
some of it has been like, who are the right people to talk to for each episode.
Yeah.
So we're open to suggestions.
And then I feel like
financial trauma. It's on there. It's on there. It's on the list.
I'm taking notes, y'all. Y'all see
it's
me
totally
over here.
on the list. Well, and I wasn't thinking about it from financial trauma. I guess it's the same thing. But a lot of people have questions around why things cost the way, why people charge the way they do. Mm-hmm. Why do things cost the way they do? And how is it that you're paying for your spiritual elevation, right? Right. Why aren't these things free, or why is it so taxing financially within our traditions? Again, something that we don't talk about. Some good topics here. You got some more, Molly? Let's go.
Somebody said double standards in the community for women and men as it relates to code of conduct, and Iwa put like links twice.
So yes, so the role of patriarchy in our traditions is definitely on the list. Yeah. We're thinking about we always have to come. This is Naima's job. Like, I may come up with a serious thing and be like, we ain't calling it that, girl. We're gonna call it this. so somebody may actually click on it and want to watch it. But yes, that is one that we have on the list as well.
Yeah. So somebody said, will financial planning be a part of season 3? So I think that's another reason to join the app. And so I'm going to put the app in the description now. So you guys can join, because somebody asked, was it on Android? It's everywhere. It's web-based, so it's everywhere. But sometimes if we cover a topic, we go so much further in the talk back. People actually talk to each other in the app about different things. So I would definitely say to join that, because we can't do everything.
Yeah, in an hour. And then there's a network, right? One of the things that we're building on, even in this 6-week period, that we're working on the way in which the network works, right? And this is also a part of Real Women Inspire, something that we haven't said it yet, so you tell me when it's right to say it. But I'm inspired, and I'm looking forward to the way in which our network will make an impact with each other, and the way in which we will stay connected with one another.
Are we talking about the goal?
Absolutely. Let's do. Can we talk about that now, Mom?
Well, hold on. Let me just. Okay. I want to remind, because we have. When I said this before, it was only 50 people in here. We have 80 people watching now. Hey, 81. Hey. And so I want to say this while you guys are on here. You guys have all been put in the bucket to win 3 exciting things. Yeah. And in order to win, you have to be here.
You have to be here.
So don't leave out of here. Text your friend.
Don't leave.
Right. Text your friend, tell your friend to pull up. Yeah. So I just want to tell that, so nobody would.
Well, you want to repeat what they are?
Yes, please.
Okay. So the first is our new shirt, which is Mind Your Own Odu, right? If you were here since season 1, Taj Anwar had given that she had given that quote. And we got permission from her to put it on a shirt. And we wanted to do that last season, and it didn't happen. So we are putting that on a shirt. So the Mind Your Own Odu shirt will be given away. 2 will be a signed copy of With Two Hands, which is the first book. It's a prayer book, a prayer and meditation book that I wrote, that came out during Real Women Inspire 1. And then our third and final offering for the evening will be a Real Women Inspire weekend VIP ticket.
Yes, all of the
include, right. So you'll be able to come to all of the events at VIP status, which we just like doing really cool, nice, amazing, luxurious, pretty things. So it's gonna be amazing
between the both of us.
Yeah.
Extra.
Already
out of budget.
We be trying to stay on budget. I think we're gonna do a better job this time, though. I do.
All right, so we had somebody say, can you discuss the proper way to move on after leaving an ELAY, and how to respectfully disconnect from dysfunctional elders?
Man, I have experience in this realm. So yes, the first thing, I'll just tell you what I did. I'll talk about my story. One, I was honest. right? And I remember my godmother telling me that she respected me because of my honesty, right? I did not talk behind her back. I did not, I wasn't out in the street saying a bunch of stuff. I went to her and I was like, hey, this isn't working for me, and here's why. Um, and I asked to be released. Because when you make a commitment to anybody via spiritually, right? Through your initiation, that is a commitment. It is not a bond that you break by saying,
see you later.
Peace out, right? This is why we say choosing your elders carefully, choosing your teachers and your leaders carefully is very, very important. And we had a talk, right? And for me, there were some very clear grievances, right? Like that nobody was oblivious to the truth. And so yeah, I waited some time, I let some time go by, and then I went and we spoke, and in that conversation she said, I release you. And I have kept that respectfully. If I see her, I always do ballet, you know what I mean? I understand, and I know in my heart why I was there for that time period, and I know and understand why it was time for me to move on. And I honor both. I think sometimes we want to leave spaces that got hard for us, and I'm not saying this is the case, but because something challenged us, or because we didn't like something that somebody said, or sometimes it's just petty, y'all. Sometimes you really do need to learn how to work through challenges. And that's different, right? The other thing that I would say, now we didn't have this at the time, but I would suggest, if you have elders or other elders in your Elay, or other people that you can go to that you can also work through those things with, right? That can be very, very helpful. So if your elder has an elder, right, that you can talk to, or if there's another elder that's a part of the Elay that can help mediate, right, that could be helpful too.
Okay.
That just wasn't available to me. Thank you, yes, Tiara. I appreciate that.
It definitely was. All right. Let's see. For people that, Shannon, where are you? I just want to know, because I'm about to say your question. For people,
the green is greening. They like our green.
Thank you. For people that used to live in the islands, what made you move to the States?
Okay. I moved to the States because I was going to school.
Okay.
And truthfully, I wanted to move back as soon as school was finished.
Really?
Yeah. But after I got my master's degree, I wanted to go right back to St. Croix. And then I got married. I got married. And then when I became a mother, I wanted to go back. I really wanted to go back to St. Croix then. I was like, oh, like, please, please, please. Like, it was a constant fight between us. And it might have been one of the things that ended up, breaking us up, because I just didn't want to live here. I wanted to raise my family there. I ended up staying anyway. But I just ended up going there a lot, right? So if you speak to me, I say I live in both places. And now I actually have an appreciation for it, because I realize how living in both places, or being connected to both places, really helped me.
Yeah.
And helped further all the things that I'm doing now. So if I had not been in Atlanta, if that had not been a hub for me, I probably would not have been doing the same things in the same way.
Right. Yeah. I saw somebody in the chat, and I can't find it, say she was from Antigua,
Oh, wow.
And so that's where my family is from. Yay, I used to go every summer, and I've been looking for people, girl. I'm in all the Facebook groups asking, anybody doing E5? So when I go, I can meet. So Christy, it's Christy. Christy, if you know anybody, hit me up, because I need to.
I went to the Antigua Carnival. It's in August. It was amazing. Yeah. It was like 50. We fed it for like 50 miles. Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah.
For the whole weekend. Yeah, it was nuts.
Okay. Jocelyn says, if we don't win, where can we buy the merch? You will be able to see everything on Instagram. it'll definitely be there. I'll put all the links in the bio. The links will always be in the bios. Let's see.
Thank you, Avery. We appreciate you.
Shannon says she's from Tequila. Sade is on. Hey, hello,
Abuya, what she said, yeah.
Yes. Diana, are you in the app? We are actually about to start a partnership with someone who is able to connect people to amazing priests and EIs and all over. So
I don't feel comfortable. Someone is working on something. I don't want to talk about it, but we do have someone is working on something that will be a bit of a connector, right? And it's something that is really missing from our communities. It's a great idea. And as soon as we're able to talk more about it, we definitely will, because it'll be very, I think it'll be very beneficial for people.
Yes.
Afinju, the favorite wife of Ifa. Abuya, what she said.
Oh, she said. Okay, what else do we have?
Any more questions? What'd you say? You have a question? Oh, we're at 100 people. Wow. We're at 100 people.
Don't leave if you want to win this prize.
Prizes. So should we are we going to wait till the end to give them all 3 out?
Should we give one now?
I'm like, why not? Yeah. Okay, let's give one out now. Why not?
I want the people to stay to the end.
Okay, well, they have to stay to the end for the big one.
Okay, you're right. Okay,
so let's give away the shirt.
Okay,
let's go. So we're about to give away the shirt. We'll reach 100 people. Why not? A connecting network would be amazing. Okay, Agboato. So Soraya is spinning the wheel. What a pretty colorful wheel.
I wish
she's spinning the wheel. She's spinning the wheel. She's spinning the wheel. Agboato. Hey, yeah, Orisha Bukola. This is for the t-shirt, the Mind Your Own Odu t-shirt.
Dr. Cynthia! Woo! Where are you?
You are the winner of the Mind Your Own Odu t-shirt. I believe Dr. Cynthia is in the app. Can you confirm? And you don't have to be in the app to win. No. But we want to make, because I'm thinking that means we have your address already. But if we don't, then Dr. Cynthia, what we need you to do, if you're not in the app, is we need you to email info@iwalifestyle.com, info @iwalifestyle.com, and give us your address.
I know she hasn't said anything.
Miss Cynthia, can you speak up? Dr. Cynthia, there you go.
Oh. We were like, gotta go to somebody else.
There you go. You are our winner. Congratulations. You have won the first prize.
Yes.
We're excited for you. She's here and she's in the app.
Okay,
because she's on the talkbacks.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so we have your information and we will mail your shirt out to you.
For sure.
So people are saying they couldn't find the app.
I put it, if you look in the description, it's there. You can click.
So it's a web-based network, you all, that can also, there is a app thing that you can put on your phone. So we keep calling it an app, but it's really like a web-based network.
App.
Yeah, a web-based app. So you're not finding it on, you're not going to find it in the App Store.
But that's coming soon.
Yes.
And the thing about it, these 6 weeks that you guys don't see us, it's not like we're not going to be working.
We be working. We will absolutely be working.
So for sure.
Congratulations, Dr. Cynthia.
Okay, we have some more questions.
Preguntas.
Somebody wanted to know if the Lux brunch was going to be in all white.
So we hadn't. What we have thought about is it being like you gotta dress come dressed
down.
Yeah, we weren't thinking about all white. Yeah, we weren't thinking about all white, but we were thinking like Afro chic, right?
Yes.
We're definitely
because this is the one of many, and so we wanted to almost like when somebody said they're going to New York Fashion Week, you're like, what you gonna wear? We wanted to feel like that. We wanted to just be really exciting. The whole experience just of aesthetics.
Yeah.
So, okay. Abike says, when you receive your roots reading in your hand from an Ile, but have not gone any further, are you still held to the same expectation?
You receive your roots reading and your hand of Ifa. When you say your hand, you mean your hand of Ifa?
Yeah, she just said your hand, so I'm thinking.
So I'm guessing your hand of Ifa. So that's still, so it's not the same as getting initiated, but it is the step towards initiation. So my answer is yes, right? Like that Esefa is important, right? And that is you don't go around just getting this from any, like from anyone. You need to be thoughtful in who you're choosing. So yes, you are making a commitment. That is usually the ritual that at our Ile that does like commit you to the Ile, right? Like you might be coming and visiting for a while and that type of thing, but when you decide to get your hand, or you are, you are receiving vessels here, then we feel responsible for you.
Yes.
Right. And we talk directly to you, like we in our Ile, we have a conversation. There's an entering conversation, right? Where and I suggest people do this. If you don't do this, I suggest you do, like, talk to people. Why are you here? What do you expect from your teachers? Let them know, as teachers, what do you expect, right? What do you expect from people that are in your space? Like, have that conversation. It's a relationship. You're building a relationship. A roots reading. So a roots reading, I have never had one. My husband has in his lineage. Well, we have the same lineage. His previous teacher used to do roots readings, and my understanding is they're really like they're looking at your ancestral base, right? Your roots, like where are you people from? Maybe you might learn more about where your lineage is from, right? And the types of things that your lineage did, right? It's more of an ancestral reading. Have you had one?
No.
Oh, okay.
But Shango Didi, she does them. And so she always talks about how it's super important. Yeah. So thank you for getting the giving started. I always wanted to say that. Somebody did one of the super chats.
What's that? You say I don't be knowing nothing.
Omilege. And Iya Fulayo, she's always like, thanks for getting the giving started. So thank you. We really appreciate it. Okay, so Ifa has found me and is calling me. I've been reluctant because of church and spiritual community hurt. After years of healing, I'm ready now. How do I get started? And this is a good question, especially leading into the next season, because we're going to talk about that hurt, right?
Yeah. Pain is trauma, pain. Your teachers, your facilitators, your Iyas and Babas, they are people, right? They are not stand-ins for the Orisha. They are not the Orisha themselves. They is human beings. And so they too have their own, we too, right? All of us have our own traumas, our own work, that we're on our own journey. So we may have gone, we might be a little ahead of you in some things, maybe in this thing, right? And there may be things that you are ahead of your teachers in, that to say, I always think it's important to have conversations, right? So people were asking me what I did before, right? I had a conversation, and so there was no doubt, right, that I was released from this place. And that meant, and what I did in that time, I actually thought immediately that I wanted to go find, like, I didn't want to be out here free balling, right? I was like, yeah, I need a teacher. And and that's how I felt.
Yeah,
that's how I felt. And I talked to a couple of different.
Everybody feels like that.
Yeah, I talked to a couple of different Babas, because it was so important for me at the time when I first got initiated. I really wanted a woman teacher. That was so important to me. And then I ended up in that space, and I was like, well, let me go find a Babalawo and just sit my ass down somewhere. And I talked to a few people, and one of my brothers, Baba Shola, he suggested to me, he said, hey, he said, you have your shrines. Why don't you sit with them for a little while? Why don't you just sit with them and allow them to, don't go anywhere right now. Sit with yourself, get to know yourself better. right? And just see what that feels like for you. And when it's time, like you'll know what to do next.
Mm-hmm.
It was great advice. He's always been a big brother, elder brother to me, and I appreciate him and love him very much. Yeah. And so he said that, and that's exactly what I did. I might have put myself back in white. Y'all hear me all the time. I will put myself in white in a fucking heartbeat. Like, you know what? Get my Ori together, put myself in white. Yes. And I did, and I stayed close to my Oshun shrine. I had Oshun at that time. I had Ifa at that time. I had Egungun at that time. Mm-hmm. And that's what I did. I bonded with my shrines. I read whatever passages I had, whatever little Oriki I could say. I kept saying it. I learned some songs. I might have taken a class or two online or something, like to get some songs. And I stayed close to my shrine. And when I was ready, I went and talked back to my godfather. And I had a great, again, face-to-face conversation. I waited for him to come to the United States. And I spoke to him and I explained to him all the things that had happened. And we had a really great talk. And he was just like, you're my goddaughter, and I'm like, I welcome you with open arms, kind of thing. And so, and then we started working together. I waited a while. That's when I started doing my Oduns.
I just can't. Shortly I just thought about another thing for next season.
Okay.
Because that's a part of the story that I did not know. I didn't know that you met him here.
Yeah.
And what about the people that go over to Nigeria and come back and never return to Nigeria?
That's something my godfather talks about all the time. Agwamon always talks about the people that come here, get initiated, and he never sees them again. We can talk about that. Because again, back to what we're saying, right? When you choose your godparents, when you make that connection with them, that is a connection. It's not just you're not throwing away underwear. This is lineage. So this is right. When we talk, your Ori is your Isheshe, your mother is your Isheshe, your father is your Isheshe, your Akin is your Isheshe, right? Like the people that pound your Akin, their Ashe is all over it. The people that made they made your vessels.
Yes.
Your Oshun, your Obatala, whatever, their energy, their Ashe is what birthed those things. That is they're calling on their lineage and their lineage and their lineage before. And that's what matters. So this is why your Ibas and paying homage is so important, right? Because you're paying homage to all of those people, right, who have come before you in that lineage. Okay. If you're disconnected from your lineage and then you're disconnected. So like that is something that I think we take that really lightly.
Yeah, and we shouldn't. Said not staying connected to your lineage. Yeah, it's going so fast.
Never do none. Never study, never go back to Nigeria, never do none. Yeah, we have to change that. It's important that we change it. It's important that we change it.
Dr. Cynthia, our first winner, asked, if something you have asked for, Ifa for manifest, how can you give thanks if you can't make it to the shrine to make a formal offering?
Oh, beautiful. So you say you can't make it to the shrine to make a formal offering, then you should call the person that did the work for you, right? I guess I'm curious. Like, you did an Eba and the things came, because you're saying you can't get back to the shrine. So that means that you don't have a shrine to go back to, but you should know someone who does, right? So I would give an offering through the person that did the work for you. I'm also a firm believer in bonding with nature, right? You said Ifa in specific, so that makes me think this was Ifa in specific, but a lot of the Orisha you can find in nature, right? Like, so you can go and leave an offering, at the river. You can go and leave an offering, at a high place for a Batala. Like you can go and find the Orisha in nature. So that's one of the very beautiful, beautiful things, right? You can go to the forest. But if you can't get back to the shrine, if there was a specific shrine that helped you, I would, contact the priest. Also, if there was priests that did work for you and that was working for you, call them and let them know. Like that is such a, y'all, for real. I'll speak for myself, but I think I can speak for priests in saying that, like, you like hearing that, right? You like hearing that praise report, like that. Oh, like you did this work for me, and Ifa opened up these things for me. Oshun opened up these things for me, right? And you show gratitude to them as well, right? Because they're also the conduit for you.
My life been changed.
I know I've been changed, girl.
But since February, it's like, who is this person?
This is but I see the difference in you too. You know, and can I? I mean, I'm not gonna tell your business, I swear, but like, you know, we've been working with Egbe, right? And for some of us, that is so important. Like sometimes we're just like our Egbe is yearning for us to be closer to them, right? Yearning for us to like they're so happy. I remember like Egbe was like, we're so happy you're here. Like, thank you for coming. We've been trying to get your attention. You know, like that was that last episode.
That last episode, Egbe, I saw a few people saying it too. Fire. It was. I also felt something happened with each episode to where it almost hit to what exactly, like, you know, when you're in church, you're like, oh, the preacher talking just to me. I felt like sometimes they come on here, I'm like, how you know my life?
Right? Did you just read me? You just read me. Right.
It's
true.
Okay. So, Hanifa, thank you for the giving.
Why do I appreciate you?
Yeah, we really do.
Muso.
How do you find, and Orisha Kemi Oshundoyin, thank you as well. She said thank you for walking in your purpose, and she gave
thank you. I appreciate
y'all. Okay, where was I? Ooh, there are a lot of questions. Where are we? Let's give away another prize.
Okay.
Yeah, and somebody said, "Can we see the wheel?"
Okay.
Come on,
you can come over, Soraya.
You look cute today.
Yes, she's cute. She gets to come off camera. Don't hit nothing. Okay. This is the wheel. You got. This is the camera, baby. Oh. Okay.
No, I actually think it is that.
Is
one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, because we haven't been switching back and forth. Okay.
Yeah. What does it say?
I want them to be able to see the name.
But it's too close.
Yeah.
What does it say? Says Shannon Dent.
Oh!
Congratulations, Shannon!
Congratulations!
Are you still here?
I know Shannon.
You have won a signed copy of With Two Hands by myself.
I love it. She said, "Oh my God, you're saying, but every episode read me for filth." Yes. Okay. So the same thing. Just she's in the app, right, Shannon?
I don't know.
If you're not in the app, just make sure you send an email to info@ewylifestyle.com.
Shannon. Oh, there you go. Yes, she is in the app.
Yeah.
Huh? I don't know. Shannon, Soraya is actually the person. Faranka is the person that be sending out books when you order them. So she wants to know if you already have a book. But even if she does, we said we're going to send it to them, and they can use it as a gift.
Yes. Somebody said, "What about releasing students? Does it work the same way?"
That's crazy.
Do we talk about that?
We don't talk about that. It might need to be. You know what that maybe that episode can just be around, like changing relationships and releasing.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what I think. I think if a student comes and chooses you, right? Because I have done this before when I feel like this isn't working, right? But I also and they may feel like it is working, right? And I'm like, this is working for you, or this ain't working for me. And wait a minute, right? And so I may do some divination, and I have done divination in the past, right? To kind of get clarity on what's needed. And a lot of times for me, it has been my lack of boundaries.
Okay.
Right. My inability, and this doesn't have to be for anybody else. It's totally me. Like, it's no secret. I say that I had entered this version of therapy for myself to learn how to set boundaries, because I realized that I did not have a proper boundary setting protocol. And because I like my Sagittarius free nature, right? I'm like, I want to be free, and I don't want all the rules and all the bounds and all of this shit. Like I don't want, like sometimes that makes me uncomfortable. But I realized in leadership that don't work. Right? If you do not set some boundaries. And then I also realized that boundaries didn't have to be electric fences that kill people, right? Because that's how I felt. Oh, you touched my boundary. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna pass out. And I was like, it could just be a rose bush, right? Like it could be a rose bush. It could actually be really beautiful. And that boundary was for you and for me, right? Like it's for both of us. Yeah. And so I got better at boundary setting. And the truth is when I got better at boundary setting, I got better students. And that's on they'd be like, that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Like, yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's my story. When I got like people started to leave, and people that didn't want to be there, they were gone. And the people that wanted to were the people that stayed.
That's good. Boundaries
have helped.
Okay. Let's see. What do you see?
Oh,
because I was like,
you.
I was like, who is that?
Yeah, sometimes we have to change our perspective on things, right? And I'm gonna speak for myself. I have had to do a lot of introspection and changing my perspective on how I give and what it looks like to be in service. This is some of the stuff we've been talking about in Apwete, right? Like just what it means to be in service, and how not to deplete yourself, but how to be honest with myself. So back to like I think I said on one of the episodes that I had recently had an experience with Oshun, and Oshun was like, yeah, but you're not being honest, like you a liar. And I was like, what? This is oh hell no, like. Right,
fighting words.
But that was fighting words. Like, why you came for war today? I see. But no, when I thought about it, I think about the places where like deeply, where it's like, wait, I am sucking that up a little bit. I'm not speaking up. I'm not saying what I really want to say because sometimes I'd be scared that is not gonna come out right. That will not be accommodating. You know what I mean? That will not. I told Naima and my husband, we were having a conversation, and I was like, I always thought that I was nice, and they both laughed at me, both of them, in different times. It was like, why did you think that? And I was like, because I thought that I was nice. Like I realized that I'm kind, right? I am a kind person.
You are very kind.
But I don't, like I'm not always nice. And so that was a part of that, right? But I'm saying that was a part of that honesty thing, right? Like just really being honest about, even in this space where it's like, yeah, you're giving a lot and it's great and you're on purpose. And, I could need, after a lot of social interaction, right? I could need 3 days of nothingness, right? Like go to bed and just, right. And then just, be at my shrine or just be with myself, and not have to give. So again, having those boundaries to be able to say, I'm not in a position to give right now. Yeah. My capacity is low. You know what I mean? I need to re-up on myself, and be honest about that and not worry about being nice, right? Because somebody needed something and I wasn't able to give it to them. You know what I mean? Like that's real for me.
It's so funny. I think I was just raised by a mother who easily said no to not even necessarily me, just to anyone.
Yeah.
And so when people take my no as like bad, I'm like, well, you asked me, right? Like, why can't I say no?
Those were options, right?
Right. Was I just supposed to be like, oh yeah, like I am going crazy over here. Yeah. I cannot add anything else. And so no. And I think we should use that more often.
And it just be a period, right?
That's it. Yeah. Okay. Lovely says, when you've had multiple divinations, therefore multiple Odu fall, does one Odu replace the next, or do all of them in combination become a roadmap for your life?
Oh, I want to make sure I understand the question. Because are you saying like you have multiple divinations about the same thing? Because people do that.
Oh.
Right? Where it's like, I asked if I should be with this dude here, and then I didn't get the answer I wanted. I went over here and I got the answer I wanted. So I just want some clarity. But if you're saying like over time, you've got multiple divinations.
I think she's saying over time because she said, did she say anything? Because she said, do they become combinations for a roadmap?
Absolutely. Right. So I suggest to people to always keep a book. Right. I just told somebody this the other day to make sure that they were writing their dafas, their messages in the same book, and look over that book over 3 months, 6 months, a year. Right. You will start to see the places and spaces where, oh, like if I said that, or if I said that too. Yep. You know what I mean? Like cross that off. And yep, I remember when that shit happened. Right. Yeah. You know, and you start to see it and you start to remember, right, that yes, like and that is actually the thing that got me to realizing that, right, an ounce is, what do they say, an ounce of cure? What is it? Cure is better than, prevention is better than cure.
Okay.
Yes. Right? Prevention is better than cure. And so you can get to a space in these traditions where you are now preventing as opposed to reacting. Instead of getting a divination when such and such happen, right? You're maintaining, right? When the people talk about spiritual hygiene, right? You're maintaining now, because now I can beat some of this crap before it starts happening, right? Yeah. If I keep up with my divinations and I do this on a regular basis. So absolutely, it becomes a roadmap. Yeah. We have an hour and 30 this time. Yeah. So I was trying to kick y'all off, y'all know. Yeah, we did not. We did 90 minutes this time. Living the Odu, Ashe.
Yes. It's so many questions. Let's see.
So that's why we did the 90 minutes this time, because we never get to answer the questions. We don't get to a lot of them.
No,
we're at 105 people.
It's so funny. The questions
Thank y'all for being here.
Just disappeared.
I appreciate y'all. So, Soraya just brought up a good point. She doing her job.
Come on. So listen, a lot of y'all watch every week and y'all not even subscribed to us. Can you please hit the subscribe button? And then do us one better. Tell your homie, like, hey, I watch this dope podcast every Wednesday at 7 p.m. You can go and binge all these episodes. Go follow them. Can you do that for us?
We appreciate it. It's helpful.
I should have made them do more work to get these prizes, especially this last one. I can't believe I allowed this to happen.
Yeah, Naima don't be going for it, y'all. I would give away the whole thing. She'd be like, no, we is not doing that. Releasing students are equally as important, especially if they are not doing the work over the years. I agree with you, Ia. Yeah, and and that's, I agree with you. When but my situation may be a little different because in Idinleke we cannot let people go. So that's another thing. Like we're not allowed to. So I mean, I had to think about that. I had to think about that message as I'm thinking about the roadmap, and I'm like, oh yeah, like we're not allowed to let people go, right? We're not allowed to kick people out. But what Ifa has said, right, though, is that every time bring it to Ifa and and pray about it. And again, like those people see themselves out, like each and every time. It'd be like, you know what, this is not for me. We'd be like, you know what, you're right.
Yeah.
and blessings to you, right? Blessings to you. But you're absolutely right, yeah. Is the app only for women? Yes. This is we have created a space for us to talk and learn from each other and grow together and hold y'all up too. We be holding the men up. But yeah, it is right now. It's just for us.
Yes. So I don't know if it was Dwayne that said this, but someone said, I mean, I don't know if he just asked that question. When you say an Orisha says, like Orisha said, is this something you hear internally?
Normally when I say Orisha said, I'm saying that because it came through divination, right? So like usually when you give messages from divination, it'd be like Ifa says such and such, because Ifa is talking through that Odu. So same with Merilogun, right? If somebody gives, I don't read Opwele, but I read Merilogun. If someone comes and gets a divination and I'm using my Oshun shells, then Oshun is talking. If I'm using my Obatala shells, then Obatala is talking. So when I say the Orisha say, that's usually what I'm saying, right? That came through a divination of some sort.
Okay. So these are, I just want to let y'all know, because I saw somebody that thought they offended us. Nobody has offended us. It's just moving really fast, the comments. And so I think we might have missed something, and I don't want y'all to,
And we are not offended at all.
At all. Everything feels
happy tonight. We good. No. And that kept saying like it's going so fast, but there's 110 people on here, y'all, and 2 people. I was telling Ronke when she came in, I was like, we're gonna need a bigger crew, right? Because it's a lot to keep up with. So Ronke is trying to keep up with people and add them to the wheel and keep up with questions, and Naeem is doing the same. And maybe I should be helping y'all. Sorry, like I'm answering questions. I realize that. I'm not. What am I doing, right?
You need to, you're good at one thing. Just stick to the question and answer.
I am not technically savvy, y'all. Right? I am not technically savvy, and I don't multitask well. I'll be like, I gotta.
But y'all see the answers when she gives you the answers. They come through with the. So
yeah, y'all don't want me working the board at all.
Yeah,
know your ministry.
Let me ask you this, and this is for you guys. I'm me. I'm like, how are we executing after we watching these shows, right? What is like one thing you would love to know that the people that watch these shows are doing, or what's one thing you would want them to do after they finish watching?
I would want them to feel. I would want them to want to know more about themselves. I would want them to really be seeking to live the traditions, right? To move past this place of practice, right? And into this space of embodiment, right? Of like, this is my life. This is not just something that I do, right? On Sundays or Saturdays or every 4 days, right? Because it's O'Shea Fire or whatever, right? This is how I live my life. I would want them to, like what I'm noticing about women in the app, and as we talk and we get to know each other, it's like, like some people may separate their spiritual life from their work life. From like, I got girlfriends that practice Ifa, and I got some that don't.
Yeah.
And I remember getting to the space where it was like, this is just who I am. Like, I don't give a shit if you don't practice that. If you don't live this, that's fine.
Yeah.
But please know that when you come through this door, there might be a goat right there, right? There might be a chicken feather, because I might have did some work earlier today, and I don't want you to be weirded out by that. And if that weirds you out, then this may be a relationship that we have to reconsider, because this is who I am.
Right.
This is not something that it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. I like that. We have 121 people.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
Everybody's like, that's
listen, don't leave. Y'all, that last prize. What we got? How many more minutes we got?
This went by fast.
So fast. And y'all, the big boys coming up. I also want to say, let's just say you don't win tonight, we have a great $50 off coupon.
We do.
Yep. VOI. Yep. Voices of EY. So it's VOI 50 off. So VOI 50 off. And it is just for the people who are watching with us.
Can we go ahead and give them the
What do we want to give them?
No. Give them the website, Naeem. You see how she do me? She was like, what else you want to give them? You want to give them something else? Is we gonna give away something else? So
I'll put that in. I'll put that in.
I be fighting for y'all.
Yes,
y'all. I do. I go to bat for y'all. I be like, dang.
The thing about it is, y'all, this when I work hard, yes, but she works crazy, and so I'm just like, no.
In her nose, she be meaning her nose. It's great. We have a great working relationship.
We do. I'm gonna put it in the description, but it's also in the bio on Instagram. Sorry, okay, cool. I uploaded it. Yep. Okay. Let's see. We got a few more questions.
Okay.
So Raven, we kind of went over this a little bit, and I'll let you answer. I guess we didn't all the way. So she wants to know about asking someone to become your spiritual godparent. Is there a formal way or correct way to ask? And how would you personally want somebody to ask you?
That's funny. So I feel like people should get to know people. When people come up to me and they're like, I want you to be my spiritual godmother, and you don't know me, I'd be like, you don't know me, right? It's like asking us to go together and you just met me. Like, you don't know me and I don't know you. Yeah. My Ile is at my house. I don't have a separate place. That means you come into where I lay my head at night, right? Where my children grew up, right? I take that seriously, right? I really, really do. And so my thought process is for people to like, you can ask if you can come and visit, right? Come and visit the Ile. Be around not just your godmother or godfather, your potential teachers. You know, we kind of use facilitator, teacher. Not just them, but there's other people, right? So Ile kind of rolls like a family, right? So you rolling like a family. You may want to go get to know the other family members. You may walk up in there and there may be somebody that you can't stand. Yeah. And here you come and talking about you want to be, you want to be a member of the family. You walk in there and you know you can't stand such and such, right?
Messing up the energy.
Right from the gate, from the time you walk through the door. And this person has been a member of the family for 2 years. Yeah. Right. So do your homework. If you feel like you see someone in community that you gel with, then ask them, can you have a conversation with them? Ask them if you can come and visit the Ile on a day where, you know, they're doing spiritual work, right? See them in action and have some dialogue and some conversations with them, right? Perhaps get a reading from them if you're not already tied to somebody. And let me say this, if you have an Olua or an Olori, as somebody that you're already working with, don't do that, right? Like let's be like, we are being really clear that protocol is really important, right? And so you have to, I'm not saying that you can't never go get work done by another person, because actually we don't even work like that, but you should, your spiritual teacher should know that this is something that you want to do. So you should have a conversation with them. Again, get their blessing, right, to do so. And if you don't have their blessing, then don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, and if that's something you feel like you need, then again, y'all need to reassess. Y'all need to reassess the relationship, right? So get to know the person, right? Because again, the way in which this works, you would then eventually become a part of this person's lineage, right? So that's, you're inviting a family member into your life. Yeah. That's not it's not fly by night. Do your homework on that person, research that person, get some references, ask some people like, oh, have you've worked with them before? Or how do you like the Ile? Like, do your homework. It's worth that. You want to feel comfortable. You're opening up your spirit and your entire heart. And again, that person, like, I mean, some people have, they have places of business, like this. If it's still in your house, again, that is my house. That's where I live. Yeah. So yeah, it's important. I hope that I felt passionately about that. I was speaking from my gut, so I hope that answered your question.
I think it did good. So someone says, will there be any discussion around the role of indigenizing the practice? I wonder what you mean by that. What you mean? And African American culture in Isheshe practice. I wonder what she means. And I don't know her Ifa name. It's Crystal. She was on that.
Oh, yeah. I can see it. I can see it. I just can't say it. So yeah, maybe you can tell us a little bit more what you mean. Yeah. No, about that. We were in Nigeria together.
Somebody said Naima don't play that.
She don't.
That's my friend, and she's known me for a long, long time.
She absolutely don't. I appreciate that about her. I need those kind of friends in my life. I always have Shango and Oya people around me. I do. Like, y'all just, I mean, maybe it's the red and the white, they balance each other out.
So Tracy said, will there only be women at the conference summit? I'm coming either way, but just curious.
Okay, so let me tell you what happened last year. So inside, so inside this year it'll be a little different because we'll have a closed space, right? We're looking for a door that closes and opens, and the conference space will be closed. There will also be, I want to talk about the marketplace. We talk about
yes.
So there will also be a marketplace, right? And the marketplace, men can be in the marketplace, right? The marketplace will be for women, and it will highlight women-owned businesses, but it is very possible that a man might be in the marketplace assisting, helping out, doing things, and that's where they'll be. But in the closed doors, right? If anybody, I keep doing this because, like, maybe you belong to a sorority or anything like that, right? Like, members don't, if you're not a member, then you don't go beyond that door, right?
Mm-hmm.
So inside the closed space, women, that is a women only space. I hope that answers the question, because that was a big question last year. And last year we had the space was very open, and we used the space very wonderfully, but there was no closed door. And so this time we will have a closed door. We learn. One thing about me and Naima, we learn.
And we listen.
We learn and we listen and we act.
Like we're literally, when you guys send emails, DMs, when you talk to us, we are literally like taking it all in. So don't think that you're just saying stuff. And sometimes we can't do it right now, but like now it's a year later, and we're about to put it into play. So I wanted to go back to our question real quick, and then we can get in the marketplace. African American culture influences on traditional Isheshe practices.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is.
I like that. We're gonna take that down.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
So no, that wasn't on the list, but we could definitely put it on there.
Yes, I'm writing all the little notes.
Yeah.
All right, so we have 10 more minutes, and we see your questions.
Absolutely not. Somebody says you have to be in an ELA or initiated to a practice to come to the conference. No.
No. You know what,
we have a kind heart and good character, though.
Yeah, so we find. Don't bring no bad energy to that summit, y'all. Come with amazing, just love. Just come with love. Dang, y'all made me forget what I was gonna say now. Tim,
it's happening real fast, y'all. I don't even know. We don't even get a print out of this.
Is it too late to be a part of the marketplace? No, we haven't.
No, but let me tell you about this marketplace now.
And then today, y'all, this is everything just goes live today, and we have, and even the website. When you see the website, it's a lot of to be announced, because we wanted you guys to be able to get tickets today, but it's so much more that's gonna be on there. So just wait for. But I would get your ticket now. Don't. Let me tell y'all. Remember last year how people waited?
Yeah, they did.
It was.
And y'all was blowing up my phone, and Naima gave me strict rules. Because I'm not even gonna have the codes, y'all. It won't even be me. You can't come to me because I won't be able to help you. I'm sorry.
And what I said, we had a meeting. I said that front door gotta be tight because that's slipping in and people. No, this year. And the thing about it is, we sold out last year on a concept. And this year, people know how they left. They know how the change, the transformation that it brought to them. And with that being said, don't wait. And I made it so this year we have the Afterpays and the Klarnas and all the great things where you can just break it up how you want to break it up. Do not wait. Okay, let's get into this market, because I told Enoch and he was like, what?
Listen, I told Kalani yesterday and he was like, that's good. I wanted more of the what? Like, I was like, no, I need more because this is really exciting. So listen, this year, right, the theme is moving from inspiration to impact, right? One of the things that we want to do, and this will be the first time, it won't be the last time we do it. I'm going to say it like this. But one of the things that we want to do in moving to impact is we want to have we want our marketplace we want to show our economic solidarity. Let me put it like that. So built into your ticket, it's built into your ticket. So just understand that. Built into your ticket is $50 that will go inside the marketplace. What that means is that when you come to Real Women Inspired 2, we will have currency. I was talking to Kalani about making
when
currency.
You're saying this, I'm like, the price for the vendor fee is too cheap.
Okay, well, listen. The point is, but listen, there's another thing I'm gonna have to duke out with Naima later. No problem. But so we're last year
$10,000, y'all, is gonna be out here in these streets.
$10,000 circulating in the marketplace, and that also means right that the vendors that we get, you're gonna have to come with your A game. We were intentional last year. We're gonna be super intentional this year, right? Because we are creating, right? We're creating our own economy. Like we are creating our own. Aren't you not excited? I'm sorry. That's really exciting. It's exciting to me. That's the impact, right? For vendors. Yes.
EY currency. Right? Oh, you didn't even see that yet.
Yes.
90 cents.
EY currency. Exactly. Our currency, right? Yep. So right. So as a part of your ticket, you will get 5 cowrie shells. Each cowrie shell will be worth $10, right? So you'll have $50. That means you'll give that to the vendors. The vendors will cash that in at the end of the day, right? And so that means that from your ticket sales, again, you are supporting Black woman business, and you're very clear about that, right? And that will be shown in the marketplace, right? Because we will be spending $10,000 together. There's only 200 people because, again, we can't. Last year we did 100.
Somebody says
this year we're doing 2
on attendance.
200 people.
That's it.
Absolutely, unequivocally. Why? Because EI really cares about value.
Yes,
I care about value. I don't care about money. You know what I realized? Money comes when we focusing on value. I've never not wanted for anything, and I'm very grateful for that. So our focus is on value, not on money. So that's how I can say, like, okay, here's how we're going to do this. This is what we're going to spend on that, and $10,000 goes back into the marketplace. So if you see the ticket and you go like, oh, that's a little high, remember, you're walking out of there with at least $50 worth of something that you bought from a Black woman that made it.
She said,
right?
Cooperative economics.
So if that ain't for you, then it ain't for you. I appreciate that. Yes. So yes, there's 200 seats. We hope that you will be in it. We hope that you will be in one of them.
Yes. How many minutes? We got 5 more minutes.
We got 5 more minutes. Oh, we gotta give away stuff.
My mommy just said she's watching me. Hi, mommy.
Hey, mommy.
Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about the different levels too. Let's say that real quick. The tickets.
Okay.
So like I said, because what are we at? We're almost at 120. So we're gonna start out Friday with a networking mixer. And that one, people can buy that separately. That's the only thing that you can buy alone, right? Well, no, that's not true.
No, because you can buy the summit alone.
Yeah. So the networking mixer is on Friday. On Saturday is the summit, and on Sunday is the luxury brunch. So you can get a ticket for the whole weekend for VIP, and that's for everything, right? You can also get a weekend ticket for the mixer and the summit. And then you can also get a ticket for just the summit. So those are your, I guess, 4 options.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and if you have any questions, I always tell people, like, if you have anything that you you're like, oh, what is it, like this? Is it this? The DMs are open, y'all. I always say, just hit, I'm there. Soraya's there, like, so just hit us and we'll help.
And they are good about answering. I appreciate y'all for that, for so much. Yeah. I appreciate y'all for being engaging, right? And they answer the DMs.
Yes. Y'all, it's 3 more minutes.
So we gotta go. You want to give them the website?
What'd you say?
Can we give them? You want to give them the website?
Yeah. Okay. So the website. Did I put it on?
Or you said it's on Instagram too.
I did not.
And then we are about to pull. I love the concept of our currency. I am digging it too. I am excited. Like that excites me. And the truth is we want to do this more often, right? So this won't be the first. This will be the first time that we do it, but it won't be the last. We are thinking about how we can have this EY Women's Market. You know, it'll travel. It'll be ours. Like we have. You know, we're designing it and coming up with it. So all of our artisans, all of our business women, all of our market women, right? We hope that you will be a part. Specific preferred hotel accommodations for the weekend for those of us traveling, or recommended Airbnb. So we will get with, we don't have the hotel picked out yet. And that's because we need to finalize once we finalize the location, we can then finalize the hotel. So remember, it's September. So we're gonna but it was important to us. We wanted to make sure that was our goal. Our goal was to release Real Women Inspired 2 by the end of season 2, and we have met that. But we do have some things to tighten up. To be able to tighten up. And yes, it's going to be amazing.
Yes. And somebody said, "What we finna eat?"
Yeah, I don't know. We're probably gonna go get Mexican food if Naima have time.
No, they talking about the brunch.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mind is already on tacos and margaritas. My bad. Listen, so we were talking. We have some really amazing. Naima and I are gonna have a great time. Taste tasting.
We will.
And choosing. Yeah, the food will be delicious.
And when I tell you, like, we're not doing this brunch. So if you are like going back and forth between VIP and general, and you have it. Oh, yeah. Pick VIP. It's like the way we going all out with this.
And there's not a lot of those tickets either. So again, because we're focusing on value, when that number is reached, it's reached. And again, that's we're doing it like that to focus on the value that you receive, right? And so that we know that the people in the room, we're able to give. It's of excellence, right? Mm-hmm. We want everything we do to be of excellence.
Yes, for sure. Shout out to everybody in here. So this is another thing about this podcast, and then it's 8:30, so we're gonna give the whole roundup. But you don't have to be a practitioner to get value from this podcast. Mm-hmm. And so I see a lot of you guys on here that are curious, but also get a lot of value because, we're talking about just everyday life and how to be better and how to connect better with our destinies. So thank you for joining us. Okay. I wonder who this is about to go to. Put some, I'm excited! Put some fire in the chat.
We're gonna say some positive energy to the wheel. Some positive energy to the wheel. Positive energy to the wheel. You ready?
Do my best.
You gotta pull it out.
Pull it back some.
Yeah, pull it out. There you go.
There you go.
They can't. At least they. What did it say? I want to see.
Great.
Joanna,
are you here? Because some people left.
You got it. Yeah, people been leaving. So if you ain't here, Joanna,
going once.
Say it's you, Joanna.
Going twice.
Joanna, are you here? Joanna.
Oh wait, is that Lovely?
Oh, yeah, it does take a while.
I wonder if her name is Lovely.
Renee. Is it Joe? I don't know. I thought I saw
Joanna B.
I don't know.
She ain't. Joe.
Okay, Joanna, looks like Joanna is not
Joanna.
Here.
Look, everybody like spin again.
Yeah, tacos. Original Joey Lojo always talking about me eating tacos all the time. I do. I like tacos. I could have been next in another lifetime. I don't think Joanna. I think Joanna left.
She might have.
Oh, she said I'm here.
She's here.
Joanna, you took a minute to pull up on
here?
us. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, mine is going faster than.
Okay. Because I was like, I don't see it. Well, congratulations, Joanna. You are here.
Congratulations. Are you in Atlanta?
Excited.
Let's make sure you coming. Are you coming, Joanna? Because look,
that part.
This ticket. That part. She said, Benny. Okay. It's so funny because it just crashed on our end.
Okay. No problem. Well, Joanna, we can't wait to see you. Is she in Atlanta?
I'm trying to. She said, I'm here. So you are in Atlanta.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I think she's so excited. She like typing in.
Well, if you come to the Art Show Festival this weekend, let's meet. We want to meet you.
Yes, for sure.
And yeah, we'll definitely get you your ticket. You are going to Real Women Inspired 2 VIP.
Yes.
We are really excited.
Website, if you look in the description right now, it is there along with the code. And the code is for the next 48 hours.
That's all she would let me give y'all. She said I couldn't give you no more. Like, stop it.
Next 48 hours. And so when you click the link, you'll have to put your information in, and then it'll show you all the prices and which one you want to choose. So just to let you guys know.
Okay. So I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you being here every Wednesday. I appreciated seeing people log on live. I remember that day that live thing started. We were like, wait a minute. People could talk to us live in, on the podcast. I didn't even know that was happening. YouTube is really new to me and I learn a lot. So I know people say that they are learning in this space, but I am learning a lot too. I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning a lot about my leadership. I'm learning a lot about my purpose. So thank you all for helping to mirror to me, the leader and the person that I want to be. I appreciate y'all. And I really appreciate y'all. So I want to say the prayer.
Yes.
I want to say the prayer. Olodumare, we pay homage to all of our teachers, all those who have come before us, all those whose shoulders on which we stand. We are grateful for your energy. We are grateful for, I'm grateful for my Oluo, Baba Kayode Faniyi. I'm grateful for his Oluo, Baba Araba Ifayemi Elebuibam. I'm grateful for my Iya Lode, Iya Ekbefumi. I am grateful for Baba Onifade. I'm grateful for Baba Oduleka. I'm grateful for my husband, Baba Kolade Shangodare. I'm grateful for my children, and I pay homage to them too for all that they continue to help me with in my own life. I'm grateful to all the members of Eating Like Atlanta and all those who call me Iya in any way, shape, or form. May all that you put into your spiritual development come back to you 1,000-fold. May you have the ability and the capacity to walk your destiny with boldness, with greatness, with love, with courage, with support. May the ancestors rain down on you. May you feel loved and cared for. May you remember your destiny, remember who you are. May you not play small. May you not be meek. May you stand in your power. May you continue to walk and stand for freedom of Black people and brown people across the world. We have a mighty and important work to do collectively, and may we stand firm and strong with each other in doing that work. Please know that in this space you are cared for and loved. Whether you are a man, you are a woman, whether you practice Ifa or anything else, you are loved beyond measure. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. We will see you in 6 weeks. Odabo.
Odabo.
Y'all are crybabies.